Hey everyone, welcome back. Now, this is going to be first mail. We're going to be doing another mail call, and this here's actually a combination of two different purchases, but both from the same seller. So this is also going to be the first one of the year, and I'm also planning on doing a few videos on some of these kits. So getting into it with the first bundle, got got this one got this 1/16 scaled 1963 Chevy Corvette, which I've only got one other 1/16 scaled kit, which is the AMT 55 Chevy. So wanted to get another 1/16 scaled kit to do multiple similar scaled kits at a similar time. So not sure with this if I'm going to be keeping the stripes, as I did see there's also the 1/25th scale version of this, which is actually a 67 Corvette, not a 63. So there's that. And of course, this is an older styled Mpc kit. Golden Wheel Opportunity. This one here is about. Does it have a year on it? Not that I can see of apparently, but I think this is about late 80s. Late 80s at most. But yeah, it's got a fair amount of parts to it, which is going to be a fun build. And then sticking with Corvettes, got a kit here that I really was pleased to see. The mini craft models of the Mako Shark show car, which based on a 62 Corvette, which I've always liked. I've liked these cars, as it's definitely something really unique. And there's some versions where it's got a nice dark blue with a bottom grayish white fade, which I really like. Now this one here is actually a 1/20th scaled kit. So yeah, right there, it's a 1/20th scaled kit. So it's going to be a lot bigger than a 1/24 or 1/25th scaled kit, which I'm perfectly fine with, as this is definitely something you don't find every day. So really happy to have that in the collection. And then a little bit of a different kit. Got another Mpc Gravel trailer. Now, I already had this kit before, but I was going through the instructions, and apparently what you can do is modify the dump bed and modify the chassis so that you can have a dump truck with a dolly unit to connect onto another trailer. So I was thinking maybe build a full-on tandem dump truck unit. So that's going to be fun. So I'm not sure on what truck I'm going to be using, but I do have a few ideas on what to do with this. So this was a missing piece I wanted to get so I can get onto another project. And then going to another subject, got the Revel Laferrari in 1/25th scale, or 1/24th scale actually. I bought one of these a while ago. Do have plans to build it, but I actually got another one. So because I do have a friend who has plans on making who does custom cars and has been looking for this kit as a donor. So I'm going to be making a trade deal with him. So got this kit. And then a little bit something else that's quite different. Got my first Tamiya kit, the Lotus Type 79 from 1978, which is also a 1/20th scaled kit of a Grand Prix racer. Now, interesting thing with this is the seller actually supplied me with photo etched parts, which is something that I've only seen on some of my military kits that I haven't built yet. So I'm definitely, now considering this is an F1 car, I haven't built one before, so this is actually going to be a fairly interesting build. And it seems fairly complex, but it'll be a fun challenge, I'm reckoning. The decal work is going to be interesting to do, but overall, a good looking car. And then, as well, going to some muscle cars. Got a late 80s Mpc Gravel 1969 Firebird kit. I've already got a few Camaros, but I figured as I'm going to be wanting to have each generation of Camaro from both Pontiac and Chevrolet. Fair also include a few first-gen Firebirds. And then to go with it, had the monogram version, monogram 1970 Firebird Trans Am, which box is in a bit of a rough shape, but all the parts should be fine, so not too overly concerned about this. So of course, this one here supposedly can be built in the white on blue, or the blue on the white on blue, or the blue on white. So this is definitely going to be it's going to be definitely a good kit to build. And then going off to the second box now. This one here is going to be probably make some of you a little bit jealous, and gain another Dukes of Hazzard 69 Dodge Charger General Lee. And this one here actually is an original release from 1979. So, a fairly rare vehicle, fairly rare kit. I kind of paid a pretty penny for these, but I figured I'm not going to find these kits for a long time. And then actually, interestingly enough, with that, did also get a few other Dukes of Hazzard vehicles, such as Daisy Duke's Roadrunner, which I'm pretty sure some of you are probably going to get a bit jealous about. Then this one here, of course, is a much more modern release. So, but still nice to have. Being a Dukes of Hazzard fan, gotta have one of these in the collection. And then going back to an old kit. Got another Dukes of Hazzard Roscoe's patrol car. This one here, which year is this? This is an 82 release. So, fairly nice looking kit. Sounds like there's a few loose parts in it, but this is definitely not going to be opened. So, there's that. Then to go with, almost finishing up, got the AMT Ertl Dukes of Hazzard CJ Jeep, which is also factory sealed. But of course, this is about was it late 90s? Not sure if it says on. Okay, this is a 2002 Ertl Racing Champions release. So somewhat new, but definitely an older kit. And then to finish things all off, did get a 1/16th scale, this time of the General Lee. So let me just get some stuff. Don't really have not that much space now, but do have the 1/16th scaled version General Lee by Mpc. Now this one here being a 2011 release. So this one here, of course, is a this is an open kit, but I do have a feeling that this one is actually going to be one of my Dukes of Hazzard kits that's actually going to be built up, which is actually going to be a fairly, seems like going to be a fun kit to do a 1/16 scale. So, also I did see that the car's more of a stock car style, more than a stock Charger, which at first it seemed a little bit disappointing, but understand why. But I do find that having a stunt car version does give it a little bit more charm, since the generally was originally intended to be a stock car racer. So that's pretty much it. Definitely a bunch of these kits here are going to get a video. Unlike my other videos, these hopefully should get a review fairly soon rather than later, which is going to be I'm going to be looking forward to a bunch of these builds. So, think that'll conclude it for today, and thanks for watching, and see you next time.